What's up, everybody? We're here, the Syntax crew, on Kevin's channel, and we're about to kick his butt in a little game of CSS Battle. Yes. And I talk probably the most trash and will perform the worst, but we're ready to rock on this one. We also did another one back on our channel if you want to see some pretty nifty. Scott had some tricks up his sleeve on that one, man. This one's a little different. We're going to do first to 100% of the UFO, so we don't have to worry about brevity, or we do care about speed. So we got to get it exactly 100%. All right, everybody ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, let's go. This is going to be stressful because it is as fast as possible, which is normally what I'm pretty good at, but I don't, based on the one I did on their channel, they've got some wizards over there.
I have no idea how I'm going to create this bottom. I don't know how to create triangles in CSS. Let's just get this red circle working and then go from there.
Is border radius 50%?
Now, I'm going to attempt something here that is either going to massively bite me in the butt here, or is going to come out big time. So I'm going to use the CSS shape. This is new API, and I'm going to say it's from 0 pix, and this is this new CSS shape API. I'm going to make this shape that is going to be a parallelogram. No, not a parallel. whatever the shape is. Okay.
I don't want to mess with grid or anything like that. You know, I'm just going to do margin 0 auto on this guy right here.
I'm gonna do it this way. I shouldn't do it this way, but position, display, grid, place, items, center. Is it not a circle? And even if it was a circle, I think I'd be a little bit screwed already. So it's not an aspect ratio of 1, so we're gonna take that off. I'm gonna say that the height is 125 pixels. And this is going to have to be 100% instead to give me a bit of an oblong shape. And let's just put the diff on.
Okay, so that looks like the x-axis, and then the top we'll do 125 as well. We'll do 50, 70, 80. That looks about right. Let's look at our diff. Yeah, so our circle is a little too big. I think we're going to go down to maybe 130. That's not it. Oh, is it not a circle? Is it more of an oval?
I think it's line 2, and then we're going to say not 0 pix, we're going to come up to like 10 pix and then 10 pix. I'm going to just say close here just so we have something that I can like, oh my gosh, this is already failing.
The skirt is going to be similar to this. The background is going to be this. There's no border radius.
I want to keep it at the same vertical, but change the horizontal. From 0 to 0, line 2, 10, 10. Oh, is this negative 10? I got to go up. This is already failing massively.
I thought this was going to be easy, I won't lie. Dot B, position, absolute, left of 20 pixels, right of 20 pixels. I'm going to do a clip path on this instead of trying to do a triangle shape because I find that easier. Height will be like 40 pixels. Background will be that. This is going to have to be a lot more. It's going to be like 80.
We're getting closer, but there's just like the edges there that aren't lined up. If we increase the width to like 162, 163, we need to reduce the width. So 159, 158, 157.
And we're going to say positive 10. We're going to move positive 10 in the X to negative 10 in the Y. It doesn't even exist. It doesn't even exist. What an absolute mess I've made here already.
Decrease the width. Remove the... This is ridiculous, this amount of, like, just pixel pushing.
100 px. No. 6. 2. 200.
will be 100 pixels. A little bit less, 80, 90, 95, no, 85.
Yeah, so mine's still a little bit high. We want it to go down just a little bit more. 627. Okay, that's so close.
220. 218. Okay.
This resembles some kind of shape here. This actually looks like some kind of shape.
And then maybe if I increase the height a little bit and then reduce and then increase the height here, I think that's perfect. Okay, I can't believe I got there. All these weird pixel values. Okay, but that's good enough. Let's get this yellow. I'm going to get a yellow box.
I maybe shouldn't have done it like this. I probably should have got the size to be bang on instead, because this is proving to make it a bit longer. 72, 71, that looks good. So that wouldn't be 71.
Oh, this is absolutely brutal for me. Like, I chose the wrong strategy here.
45. Okay, so now how do we get it to, how do we cut that out in the corners? We could skew it with a transform.
Let's do skew. What is the skew property? What is skew? What is it? Let's see. What is the skew syntax? I believe it is, man, is there two? Did you use degrees? What do you use here? Do you use, I think you might use deg.
169, 168, 167. So 167 is the right height. And then in terms of, is the right top position. But in terms of height, we need to bring it down a bit. So let's go like 49, 48, 47 pixels. I guess it's going to have to be borders or what will give you the triangle thingy. So let's just increase the width to get it the right width. And then I'm going to have to Google how to make this a triangle.
Things, or a triangle, a background image, CSS gradient. That is a background triangle. Background image. I think we're allowed to Google. Scott's Googled before. CSS gradient generator. No, gradient.style. Adam Argle, help me out here. Okay, so we want a gradient that goes. I don't know if this is a good idea.
Then we're going to do a clip path of, I don't know, 30 pixels, I always forget this, 0, 30 pixels, comma, 0 calc of 30 pixels, 100% minus 30 pixels, comma, 0, 100%, 100%, comma, 0, 100%. That's not going to work.
My gosh, this is a massive failure on my part here.
No, you know what? CSS clip path generator. We want that. We want the top corner like that.
So some of these guys are taking an easier approach right now than trying to hand code shape, a property that I just learned about 2 days ago, and I accept full responsibility for that.
Okay, so that's in a good spot. To hide the bottom, I'm going to add one more element that is just the same as the background color, and then is just right below that. So I'm also going to style P of Z in that same way.
What am I doing wrong? Do these need to be 0 pixels or 0%? Some zeros are not zeros. And if not, this is going to screw me, and I'm just going to do the red things. Nope. Let's get the red things that are in there. I'm going to put these here. We're just going to say this is I times 3. I can't do that. I times 3.
Background like this, and then we'll set its top to 167 pixels plus 47 pixels. Can Calc do that? It can. Sweet. Okay, so now I just need, honestly, let's work on the little red circles and then I'll get the edges cut off.
I'm committed to this dumb shape strategy. I'm committed to this shape strategy. Why? Because why am I committed to the shape strategy? You come to the dance with who you danced with, whatever that saying is. Okay, so we're going to say width of this thing is like 5. Let's say 60 VW. Okay, and we're going to say height is like 20 VW. Okay, we're going to have a shape that exists here, and then we're going to give it a clip path, and we're going to use shape. Darn it, we're going to use shape.
Okay. We don't want it 100%. We want it to start. No, we want the opposite of that. We want the top right-hand corner to be clipped. But we only want it to go, not 100%, but like 50 px. Oh, that's not what we want.
Close the right. Do I even need to close? I mean, what if I just did line 2, 0 pix, 0 pix? Like fundamentally, I think close is the right thing here, but fundamentally I am doing something wrong. Line 2, is it line 2? Is it line 2? You know what? I don't know why I made this choice. Everybody else not making these choices.
Then this is going to get a display flex, justify content space around, and align items of center.
Where is it? Did I misspell something? Position, fixed, width, 20 pixels, height, 20 pixels. Comment everything else out. Oh, it's underneath. Why is it? Oh, so I do want it to come last so that it appears on top. And then for now, let's make it, yeah, let's keep it that color and then position it, and then I'll set it to the right color.
You're just like plotting each corner point. So like that's what I don't understand here is I'm going from 10 to -10, and then I'm going over line 2, 80 to -10, then I'm going down 100 and then to 0 on the Y, and it is grumpy at me. Why is it grumpy at me? That is just a terrible thing.
We want it this one. But we want the opposite of that. How do you do clip path opposite?
They're a little bit off. So this is where you can actually do this to sort of cheat things a little bit, which I've figured out is actually the size of them might be a bit big. I'm going to go back down to 20. And then here I can just do a, actually here, I'm going to do a padding inline of 10 pixels. And then I'm going to do padding top of 5 pixels. Oh no, it's going to increase the size though. Box sizing, border box. This is a disaster. And then padding top of 5 pixels. That looks pretty good actually. So those are in the right spot. I need to fix my circle, which is a disaster. Is it a circle? Okay, I'm really stressed.
Because I feel like this is oh, am I missing a comma? No, I'm not missing a comma. No, I'm not missing a comma. Now my browser's wigging out. Arc browser, what are you doing to me?
181, 182. It's really close. I think our width and height is just a little too big. So let's go down to 19 pixels. Yeah, that seems spot on.
Let's just make it 160 by 160 and then move it down. And I think that might actually be margin top of like 20 pixels. That was the right idea. Okay. 20, 30, 31. That looks bang on. And then what we'll do is I'm going to steal a trick that Scott used in the last one of not the eyes. On this one, I'm going to do a box shadow of this color. We're going to do a 0, 50 pixels, 0, and that color. And this would be 40 pixels. And let's hit submit. Oh no, my clip path. Oh my goodness.
Okay, let's get real here. It's time to start getting real. What's that, real world? Okay, from 0 pix, 0 pix. Man. I swear this is the correct syntax. Like, live by the sword, die by the sword, huh? This is shape. I'm making a shape here.
After and skirt before. This is going to be background black, content that, display, block, height 100 px. What's the height of that one? 45. Width 10 px.
So we'll have a box shadow. The X offset is going to be like negative something. The Y offset will be 0. And the color will be this red color. So there's that. 100 was too much, so let's go 90, 80.
100% 10 pixels, 100% 0, 0, 0, and then I forgot my commas this time. Comma, comma, comma. Why is that not working?
Border style. Solid. And then if you make one of these or two of these, what was the trick?
Like, okay, let's simply make a triangle, okay? Let's do that. Let's make a triangle. Is there something about this so from 0 pix, 0 pix, and then we're going to say we're going to move from 0 pix, 0 pix, we're going to move 100 pixels over in the X dimension, and we're going to keep the Y dimension as 0 pix, and then we're going to move 50 pix in the X dimension and move, yeah, here's a dang triangle.
Oh, rec. Is it rec? I forgot that this has to be in a function. Path. What's the, oh my goodness. What's the SVG here? Oh, how did I forget how to do this? It is, okay. That broke things. Why is it? Oh, it's there. Okay, we're working now. It was polygon I wanted.
All right, screw this. I'm going back. This is like my eighth different attempt at this.
70, 80, 83. So 80 is really close, but do we actually need to decrease the Y a little bit? I think we do. Like -1. Or 1 pixel? 2 pixels? Yeah. Weird. Weird that I had to do that. I think that might be the challenge with this one is everything is just like, it's not easy units. I don't know. We'll see what everyone else does.
100%, 100%. We're going the other way around than I thought. Oh no. Wait, that's going to clip off. Okay, I can cheat that after. That's okay. Then this one be 100% calc of 30 pixels, 100% minus 30 pixels. The other way around. Oops, I shouldn't have deleted that. I should just copy that, cut actually, and that would go here. And this would be a 0. Aha, there. Okay, and then I can paste that here. No. Yes, no, I just want this to be 30. 30 pixels. And now this would be a 40, 50. I broke something there doing too many 50. Oh, I have a space, 50. That looks like 51 maybe.
And man, I don't know if I'm ever going to get it 100% perfect if I keep doing this. So the after one is going to be right 0.
Instead of a triangle here, what if we did one more and we say 20 pixels and then we say 80 pixels? Now it's making this darn weird shape. Is the Y property first in shape? That doesn't make any sense. Why would it be? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. So we're going from here to 100 over here. Then in the next one, we're going down to 80 on the X. I just flip-flop those. My gosh, Scott. And now what happens if we do negative 50, negative 50? It goes away. So it's the negative ones. Okay. Rotate 180. Deg. Yes. Yes.
Because that clips off my box shadow, we're just going to do a div class equals X. And we're going to do a .x with, oh my goodness. Okay. Width is 100%. Height is 50 pixels for now. Background for now will be red. Position, absolute. Top, 50 pixels.
The color. Yes!
You know what? And I think I made the problem of doing 0 pix, 0 pix. Because, like, what if we did percentages in here to 100%, to 0%, to 80%, to 20%, to 20%, to 20%, and now we have this weird shape.
That one, I'm going to put that one back, actually. We're going to change my left and my right here. Oh, that's better. I think this is it. 70 pixels instead of 71. That looks like it's bang on. That has to be 100%. Come on. Yes, there we go. Done. Oh.
And we are very close. All we need to do now is remove the edges. Oh, Kevin is done. That's insane. That's absolutely insane. Okay. And like I said, I don't know how to do triangles, so I think I'm literally going to create 2 blue boxes and then rotate them to get rid of the edges here.
Okay. So, folks, the lesson here is to not use some syntax for the very first time that you've never used in a CSS battle. That is, I think that's a decent lesson.
And less in the X. 58, 7, 56, 55, 54, and then bring it down 1 pixel. This is looking like it's it. So let's make it the same. Let's remove that background color. And look at our diff. I think I did it a little too, it's a little too much. So let's bring it over from the left a little more. Is it not 45 degrees? Is it like less than 45 degrees?
Beautiful. And then we'll just do the back. We'll take the background off this sucker. Oh no, what is this little dot that I have here?
So right now, folks, what I'm doing is I'm just kind of plugging in stuff to try to get at least a close approximation of this shape. And in this strategy that I have chosen, I'm going to be now forced to do a box shadow beneath the little shape that I made here.
Oh, 47 degrees? Is that what it is? It's 47 degrees? Okay. And then we'll bring it from the left a little bit. Wow. Is that it? Wow.
Why is the box shadow not showing up? There's no blur. There's a big old spread on it. There's no offset. Why isn't that box shadow showing up? This thing is on top of the other one.
Flip it to the other side. Let's add one more element. We'll call it C. I don't know where all these letters are coming from. I'm just panicking because I know the other dudes are probably really close.
Like, even if I did no offset on the Y, you would think that this box shadow would show up in some capacity. It's not. So, screw it. We're doing a border.
Yeah, we'll style it exactly the same, but then we'll just change the top and the left in the transform, because the transform is going to be negative 47, I think, and then we'll do right 54. Okay, now I can't see it.
Border, bottom, 100 pixels. Give me this giant border. 2, F, 4, 3, 4, E. Wes is losing his mind right now.
Why did I absolute position all of this stuff? You think, oh, it's just quick and dirty. This is exactly how like a mess of a website happens. Oh, whatever. I'll just quickly position it where I want it to go, and you fix it for then. But then you change something else, and that is a thing, and then before you know it, you have just everything is an absolute mess.
How do you flip something horizontally?
Is it a clip path issue? Am I getting screwed by clip path? I made the choice to do clip path. I made this choice.
70, 80, 90, 5, 96, and then get rid of the background. 97. Okay. I hope this is 100% match. You can see the edges here. So let's see what our match percent is right now. I hope it's not like 99.9, 99.7. Oh, God.
I think I could get this done if I had some time and potentially lobotomy.
All right, those dots look pretty good. Let's see where we're at with percentage match. Still at 89.
Oh, you know what it is? I forgot about this. We have that bottom blue box that we just need to move up. So the blue box is P of Z, and we need to move it up a little bit more, like 1 pixel. Yeah, much closer. Okay, so that's good on the bottom. Maybe 99.9, and then I just have to work on the diagonals.
Oh, this is actually interesting. Like, what if I said 100 VH, or for 100 VW for the width and 100 VH for the height? And what I did with this thing is that I position fixed inset 0. Oh, that's like kind of it. I don't know. This is not going to be 100%, folks, but it's going to be decent. 86%. How is this 86%? Oh, it covered up the entirety of this. That's not what I wanted.
Okay, that is so much closer. Okay, 139 for the top, and then I don't even know if I decreased this one, so 198, 199. This is gonna be like 99.9999%. Let's go for it. Come on. Oh, God. 99.9. Jeez. Okay. It has to be these little edges at the top here. I think let's enhance. Let's pixel. Yeah, there's those little bitty things that are sticking off there. I need to get my diagonals just like perfectly right.
I'm just submitting this in the hopes that it'll eventually just be like, fine, I give up. You're good enough. I took in singing class. I took my singing class a final exam so many times that the instructor was like, fine. He's like, I don't want you to have to keep taking this class.
37. Okay, that's the winner. Okay, now let's move it in a little bit. Yes. Okay, 137 is the top. And then that has to be 100%. Okay, now we can take off the background color. 100%. Come on. Yes. Second place. At least I didn't lose to Scott.
I can't get it.
If this isn't 100%, I quit. Straight up. It looks so good. 98%. What are you talking about? Guys.
What a mistake. I'm grasping at straws here.
In an attempt to get this at least even like slightly closer, I'm going to just scale it by 1.001. Just click scale until it fits better. Oh, is it too big? So then I need to scale by 0.99. No, now it's too small. 0.98. It's even too smaller. I quit.
99.9%. You got it? Scott got it? All right, I'm unmuting.
No, we're all no, I didn't, but stop. We're mercying.
You're mercying? I got 99.9%.
Oh my God.
Okay, let's look at everybody's solutions because I'm curious here. I took the dumbest possible solution and it bit me in the ass. So
Okay,
Yeah.
Scott, you go first.
I only got 90%. So which I don't understand. I know we were talking about this because the diff is slightly off, but like look at how close that diff is, and it gave me 99 or 90%. I decided to use clip path shape, which is something I just learned about yesterday. So, and that was to build this, and I was like. Just really struggling with it for a whole time because obviously I've never really used it. And then so I just started scaling and rotating and translating to try to get it to fit in the correct dimensions.
All right, so mine, I always do this. When I do these challenges, I think, oh, I'll just like absolutely position it and put it exactly where I want. And that always comes to bite me because then you're like, oh, it's not perfect. Move it over a couple pixels. And then that bumps everything else over. And it all needs to be like, look at this, 272, 46. Like this is not a good way to make anything.
Just goofing with it.
But like I got it. The only thing that was biting me was the little skirt here. To cut these out, I was like, oh, I think I can use border, and then I forgot how to do that. And then I was finding clip path generator, and then
clip path generator.
I couldn't figure that out. Yeah, I was like, screw this. I'm looking this up.
I hand coded mine. Yeah,
man. And then I was like, man, we talked about this on the podcast yesterday. There's an easier way to do this than writing like SVG paths.
Yeah.
Man, so close, but that was a lot more frustrating than I thought. I thought this would be super easy.
Yeah.
The other approach I thought I should have done is like a skew. So just take a box and skew it that way. I probably should have done that instead.
You can't. Isn't skew only makes it like this? It doesn't make it into a.
Well, you could have done two.
You could do a rotate on whatever. I always mix up the axes, but but you might have to have like the preserve 3D on or something. You could definitely get that shape, but it might be.
You're
tricky.
right. Preserve 3D.
Well, I'll share mine because I think Kevin won. So.
All right.
But I did get 100%.
Oh man.
TJ.
Yeah, so
you just
I divs on
Up it.
P tags on P tags with pixel pushing everywhere. So this
Oh,
is
man.
this is my red circle. It's not even a perfect circle, and that got me to 100%. And then for the edges, I actually I have a yellow box, and then I have these divs that I rotated and set to the background color.
That's what I did too. I
yeah.
just overlapped them.
And that was the hardest part for me, was just like I was at 99.8, 99.9, and I was just like
Yes.
pixel pushing these, and then I got to 100%. Honestly, if you look at my diff, it's like slightly less than yours. There's still edges on it. I think maybe their diffing tool isn't amazing. Maybe it's not showing you the areas of yours that are completely wrong.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I've even gotten my diff even better as we've been talking here, and it's still only giving me 90%.
Content in mind.
Maybe it's the shape. If you're using the shape one, that could be that their engine,
Oh, yeah, whatever it is.
the
Their, like,
testing
server.
thing didn't work with that because it's
the
too
click
new.
path. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that might be it. Because the 10% difference is a lot.
It's a lot. Yeah, that's why I'm so shocked, because I have
Yeah.
it looking really good right now. All right, let's see Kevin's here. I'm excited.
Yeah,
for
let's
this.
see the master.
Nothing too fancy.
Oh yeah, you just
Created
did
the
it. Yeah.
body. What a pro.
I was hoping it would be centered, but then I had to add, which one's my outside one? That one. I had to add a margin top to like get it to line up at the top.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they don't perfectly center them
Yeah,
sometimes.
like I didn't think it was a circle, but I gave up on doing that at the beginning because I couldn't get it to line up properly, and then I came back after and eventually figured out that seemed to work. I did end up using the clip path, but I did a polygon instead.
Nice. Yeah,
Which
that would have been
took-
the smartest choice.
It took me a bit to figure it out, but then I was also, because if I don't have the clip path on, my circle.
Oh, you
Whoa.
used calc and took the 50 away.
Yes, yeah. For that.
Yeah.
That's a good move.
But then I was using a box shadow, which isn't going. Oh, I have to turn this off then. I was using a box shadow on the bottom of the yellow
cover up
thing,
the
which
bottom,
I got
yeah.
from Scott on his previous one.
I was
But then
doing
when
that too, and it didn't show up. I was like
The
driving
clip
myself
path
nuts.
then hides the shadow, and I was just like, "Oh no, I need to add
Same
another
thing.
div." So I just threw it like a random div in there just to cover up the bottom part after.
That's what I did.
I did the same thing, yeah. Because I did the same process as you. Tried box shadow on there, and I was like, why isn't this showing up? I'm going nuts. Awesome.
Well done.
Simple. Man, it's a different mindset than trying to do it in the least possible code. I'll tell you that.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a ton of fun. I'm pretty happy with how that turned out, but things didn't go so well on the previous challenge we did. So definitely go and check it out over on the Syntax FM YouTube channel, where I might not get first place on that one. A little bit of a spoiler there. The link for that is down in the description below. And thank you guys all for coming and hanging out. It was an absolute blast.
Thanks for having
Yeah,
us.
was a
thanks a
blast.
lot.
Thanks so much, Kevin.
I will come back with a vengeance at one point.
Yes,
Thanks, Kevin.
Same, yeah.